Hello, how are you? Sarah here. I hope you're having a great day. I am excited to talk to you today about niching, how I decided my niche, who I was working with, and why niching is so important, and why people find it impossible is another good way of putting it. So, if you have found that niching and being specific within your speciality, are you finding that difficult? Let me know in the comments. Are you finding that you still feel stuck on this? Are you trying to niche but you are still too broad? Let me know in the comments and I will try and answer them for you. And if you are watching the replay, I will be coming back and answering any questions you may have, because being specific and having a niche is so important. I can't stress how important it is. I see many coaches that never really fully finish working on this. And because they haven't finished working on this area, it then impacts later on. And I'll explain why. Once you get more specific and you get more clear on your niche, you actually open up your mind to more content. Obviously, as a business owner and working in the coaching industry, our job is about helping others, and sharing content is part of having your business. Sharing content, hi, thank you for joining me. Sharing your content and your ideas and your worldview is all part of growing your business. So if you are not sure on who you are talking to, how will you know what to say? This is the problem that comes up over and over again. So if you feel like you don't know what to talk about on live streams, you don't know what to post about on social media, if you are at a stage where you're thinking, I don't know the right things to say here because I'm not sure on what I want to talk about, revert back to your niche. Revert back and look at what they need. Pick somebody, pick someone you've worked with before, or even if you haven't even done any coaching yet, think of past conversations, because coaches are natural helpers. This is something that is just, you've probably been doing all your life, to be honest. Being a helper is very important. So think of the people you've liked talking to, think of the times when you've enjoyed helping people, think of clients you've worked with. Really hone in on who you want to help and how you're going to help them. So the more specific we can get, the better, because when you get specific, that person knows you are talking to them. And I like to liken it to, if you had a brick and mortar business on a busy high street, but your business was down a little alleyway and there was all people walking up and down, how would you attract them to your business? How would you go to the end, to the street, and say, hey, I'm down here, come and check out my business? You would have to have language that was irresistible to that, your person that you want to work with, so that you would filter out the people that it wouldn't suit to filter in the people that you do suit. And so many people get stuck on this. So you are not alone if you are somebody that's watching this and you think, I really don't know who to help. I want to help everybody. And most coaches go through this. Most coaches think, I just want to help everybody. And do you know what? That's wonderful. And it doesn't help because we see industry leaders helping everybody. But they didn't start like that. They started with helping specific people, and as their audience has grown, it's enabled them to be able to reach more people and speak to more people. But to get to that place, starting with helping with one specific problem with one specific type of person is definitely 100% the way forward to move forward on that. For me personally, why I work with coaches is because when I first started coaching, I helped anybody. The same thing. I was open to help anybody. I coach people on how to grow a business. But when I did start getting clients, they were coaches. And it fascinated me more than anything. I've grown multiple businesses over the years, and there's a particular psychology, I'd say, with helping coaches, because you are selling a service and the service is you. And that's where the disconnection comes sometimes. When you are selling a product, pens, you know, whatever it could be, when you are selling a product, it's far easier because you are talking about the thing. When you are talking about yourself, this is how I help you. This is where people find it a lot more tricky. So when I was working with coaches, I just loved the fact that this was a completely different level of expertise from me needed to help coaches come through this, because there's this whole middle ground. But once this clicks into place, then everything else is ready for that exponential growth. But this element, I cannot state, is so important. I've dropped the link to my free ebook in the comments. Now, this is for pivoting, it's for getting clarity on your ideal clients, it helps with lots of elements, with knowing who you help, how you can be specific, and the language to use, how to find out what that ideal client needs help with. Have a look at that, check it out. It's a short book, it's easy to follow, and there's actions at the end of every chapter. So you'll be able to go through a chapter, take the actions needed, and then move on to the next. So I hope that helps you today. Any questions on niching, let me know. This is a topic I adore, and I could talk about it all day, and I won't do, I promise you. But thank you for watching this video. I'm really grateful for you being here, and if you think this video would be helpful for anyone else, please share it in your communities and to your page, to anybody you think this would help. And this can be transformational once you get this in place. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and speak to you soon. Bye.